Hey folks, this is Anupam. Today we are not going to do anything technical. It's more about, who's looking for stream intelligence. As we pioneered the stream intelligence as a topic, I guess that's a fear every founder has that are we the only ones who's dreaming about it, right? So, same goes with me. We have been propagating, proposing stream intelligence, especially in supply chain financials. And the the main question I had in mind was who else is interested in this? So we, rather than taking opinions, I decided to dig into some data from one of the marketplaces we are listed at. That's Microsoft's Azure marketplace. And we have been listed there for around 6 months. So I decided to take 6 months of information and see what are the trends, which countries, what kind of industries are interested in stream intelligence. So we'll look at some of that. So let's get going. So first of all, if you are on Azure Marketplace, you will notice that Microsoft provides a significant amount of information about, what's the uh, geographical spread, who's coming in and viewing, etc. And that becomes kind of your primary source of where the interest is coming in. This data is showing, that there's a lot of visits from US, UK, and third one is Japan, which is kind of surprising for me because we have not really done anything in that particular language. Then I digged in, and the unique visitors actually Japan and Brazil both were surprises, number one and number three. So obviously there's interest there, and what we need to figure out is how do we serve them better, especially with the language. Right now, everything we have in terms of our content is in English. So we will be working on that. And then obviously, with US and India, I'm based in US, so there's interest in US. I can understand India, Germany being, headquarters for SAP. I understand that, but rest of the uh, top 10 were kind of surprise. Brazil, Ukraine, um, Norway, Poland. Those were not the countries I was expecting to see. So it's a pleasant surprise about, uh, who is searching for our solution. Now, we decided to, dig in slightly more into this data. If you want to know, you can download this data as a CSV. And then what I did was to look at it better. I put this into Power BI and tried to map uh, what are the locations where there is interest. So obviously, I think there's 81 countries in all which I counted, uh, which are evaluating the solution for stream intelligence. US is obviously, the big one, but UK came pretty close, and there's a lot of interest all over Europe. I was surprised by Brazil, and as I said, Japan, that's number three. I was hoping for better traction from Canada as well as Australia, but looks like there's that is not caught up yet. Um, there's there's small pockets of interest in Caribbean, Peru, etc. So I guess in summary, there's a lot of interest in Americas, Europe. There's some interest in India, China. There's a big gap. We should strive to do better. And then Singapore has heavy interest. We want to do better in Australia. The other thing which intrigued me was what are they searching for? So we have two offerings. One is more business oriented. You know, they can build their own dashboards through streaming intelligence, and the other one is IT oriented. So that helps them build more cloud data lake, data warehouse, etc. So the surprising part here was the split is 60-40, more of IT interest. Around 60% is on the USP for SAP, and the people at work solution, that's 40% interest. It's still good. I was probably expecting this to be flipped with 60% more interest on the people at work side, simply because I see so many people who are struggling with this. But I guess, when it comes to digital marketplaces, it's more IT crowd who's searching there. The other learning I had is people are, majorly watching the videos, and that's how they're coming in, not through our website. Our website is just, 1.1%. Majorly, the state traffic is coming from YouTube, and then this around total of 38% odd is coming from YouTube. There's Google searches, which people are doing. And then LinkedIn was a disappointment. I do post regularly on LinkedIn, but apparently people are not looking at LinkedIn for this kind of information. The other disappointment was ChatGPT. I was thinking they would get more interest from there, but that hasn't come. So just a caveat on this. If I show data as a table, there's a significant bunch of data, around 50%, where the referral was not known. So I don't know really, if there's some other source, but looks like people want to see videos before they come and download the solution. Similarly, on the region, if I go, all of this data, there's some interesting statistics here about what countries. Obviously, we need to scale up in multiple languages and cater to some of these countries, especially those who are not English speaking. All right, so in the next call, I want to share which industries and maybe some representative customers who are seeking stream intelligence, and maybe that will be something which will be interesting for you. Sounds good. I hope you find this useful.